Success. It's a word we all chase, but most people think it starts with money, talent, or even luck. The truth is far more powerful and, far more personal. Success starts with one thing: self-belief. Without it, no dream can live. With it, you can defy every limit, rise above every challenge, and honestly become unstoppable. So if you're tired, if you're doubting yourself, this message is for you. Don't give up now. You're closer than you think. There will come a moment in every journey when you question yourself, when nothing is going right, when you've tried and failed again and again, and you start to wonder, am I really meant for this? But remember this: every great story begins with doubt. Every hero feels lost before they rise. What separates those who succeed from those who don't isn't luck. It's the decision to believe in yourself when no one else does. Success doesn't happen overnight. It's not a sudden spark or a single moment of brilliance. Instead, it's a slow, steady burn, a process that unfolds quietly, often unnoticed, while the world sleeps. The seeds of achievement are planted in the darkness, nurtured by persistence and watered by hope, long before anyone else sees the first signs of growth. It's built in the shadows, in the late nights, the early mornings, the moments of silence when no one is watching. These are the hours when dreams are shaped, not by applause or recognition, but by the quiet determination to keep moving forward. The world may be still, but inside a fire is burning, a drive to improve, to learn, to become something more than you were yesterday. It's in the choice to keep going when quitting seems easier. When your body aches, your mind is tired, and the temptation to give up whispers in your ear, it's the decision to take one more step, to write one more page, to practice one more time that sets you apart. True progress is forged in these moments of struggle, when you push through fatigue and doubt and discover reserves of strength you never knew you had. It's in the small wins, the unseen progress, the invisible growth. Every tiny victory, a problem solved, a new skill learned, a fear faced, adds up over time. These moments may not make headlines, but they are the foundation of lasting success. Growth is rarely dramatic. It's a series of quiet steps, each one building on the last, until suddenly you look back and realize how far you've come. Self-belief isn't about feeling confident all the time. It's not about never doubting yourself or always knowing what to do. In fact, it's normal to feel uncertain, to question your abilities, to wonder if you're on the right path. What matters is not the absence of fear, but the willingness to face it. Self-belief is the quiet voice that says, try again, even when you're unsure. It's about showing up anyway, even when your mind is filled with fear. It's about lacing up your shoes when the weather is bad, stepping into the unknown when your heart is pounding, and taking action despite the doubts that linger in your mind. Every time you choose to show up, you prove to yourself that you are stronger than your fears. And that courage is not the absence of anxiety, but the decision to move forward in spite of it. It's telling yourself, I may not have all the answers, but I have the courage to try. In the end, it's not perfection that leads to success, but persistence. It's the willingness to keep going, to keep learning, and to keep believing, even when the path is uncertain. The real effort happens in the shadows, and it's there that greatness quietly takes root. Have you ever stopped to wonder what failure really means? Most of us are taught to fear it, to avoid it at all costs, as if it's a sign that we're not good enough or that we should give up. But what if failure is actually something else entirely? What if it's not the end, but the beginning of something greater? Failure is proof that you're in the game. It's evidence that you're putting yourself out there, taking risks, and daring to dream. Every mistake you make, every time you fall short, it's a sign that you're pushing your limits and refusing to settle for mediocrity. It means you're learning, growing, and evolving. When you step outside your comfort zone, you enter a world of possibility. It's a place where you might stumble, but it's also where you discover what you're truly capable of. The unknown can be intimidating, but it's also where the magic happens. Every new challenge you face is an opportunity to become stronger, wiser, and more resilient. To be alive is to fight for something that matters. It's to pour your heart and soul into your goals, to keep going even when the odds are stacked against you. The struggle, the sweat, the setbacks, they're all part of the journey. They remind you that you care deeply about your dreams and that you're willing to work for them. The people who achieve greatness aren't the ones who never make mistakes. They're not the ones who glide through life without ever facing disappointment. Instead, they're the ones who stumble, fall, and sometimes even fail spectacularly, but they always get back up. They learn from every setback, using it as fuel to propel themselves forward. What sets them apart is their refusal to stay down. Every time life knocks them over, they find the strength to rise again. Each setback becomes a stepping stone, a lesson that brings them closer to their goals. They understand that failure isn't a dead end, it's a detour, a redirection, a chance to come back stronger than before. Think of every setback as a setup for your comeback. Every time you hear the word no, every time you face rejection or disappointment, remember that it's not the final word. It's just a part of your story, a chapter that makes the eventual victory even sweeter. The greatest comebacks are born from the toughest defeats. Every no you encounter brings you one step closer to your yes. Every closed door teaches you something new, and every failure builds the foundation for future success. The journey might be long and the road might be rough, but every obstacle you overcome is proof of your determination and your courage. So when the world tells you to give up, when the voices of doubt grow loud and the challenges seem insurmountable, stand your ground. Tell the world to wait, because you're not finished yet. You have more to give, more to learn, and more to achieve. Your story isn't over. Every day is a new page, every challenge a new plot twist. Keep writing, keep fighting, and remember, your success story is still being written and the best chapters are yet to come. Self-belief is like a seed. Plant it in your mind, water it with action, and protect it with discipline. Don't let negativity poison it. Don't let fear block its sunlight. Every great achiever you've ever seen, from inventors to leaders, from artists to athletes, they had one thing in common. They believed in themselves before the world did. You don't have to be perfect to begin, you just have to begin. Believe in your journey, trust your pace, and keep walking. Let this be your reminder, you are enough. Right now, as you are stronger than your circumstances, smarter than your mistakes, and braver than your fears. Don't let a bad day convince you that you have a bad life. Don't let failure define you. Let it refine you. Your vision is real, your dream is possible, and your success? It's waiting for you on the other side of belief. So if you're watching this right now, I want you to pause for a moment and really listen. Maybe you stumbled across this video by chance, or maybe you were searching for a sign, a spark, something to remind you that you're not alone in what you're feeling. Life has a way of testing us, of pushing us to our limits, and sometimes it feels like the world is just too heavy to carry. But you're here, right now, and that means something. It means you haven't given up yet, even if you've thought about it. And if you feel like giving up, if you're tired, if you're worn down by setbacks and disappointments, know that you're not alone. We all have moments when we question our path, when the obstacles seem insurmountable and hope feels out of reach. Maybe you've faced rejection or loss or failure. Maybe you're just exhausted from trying so hard and not seeing the results you want. But I want you to know, these moments do not define you. They are not the end of your story. Don't give up. This is your turning point. Every sunrise brings a new chance, a new beginning. Your breakthrough is closer than you think, even if you can't see it yet. Sometimes the darkest moments come just before the dawn. The challenges you're facing right now are shaping you, preparing you for something greater. Imagine yourself standing at the edge of possibility, ready to take that next step. This is the moment where everything can change. The pain you're feeling today is not wasted. It's forging the strength, the resilience, and the courage you'll need for tomorrow. Every struggle, every setback, every tear you've shed is building you into someone who can handle whatever comes next. Think of the athlete who trains in the early morning, the hiker who pushes through exhaustion to reach the summit, the person who keeps going even when every muscle aches. That's you. You are stronger than you realize, and every challenge is making you even stronger. Now take a deep breath and say it with me, out loud or in your heart. I believe in myself. Even if it feels hard, Even if you're not sure you mean it yet, say it, because belief is the first step. When you start to believe in yourself, even just a little, you open the door to new possibilities. You give yourself permission to try, to fail, to get back up, and to keep moving forward. Surround yourself with people who lift you up, who remind you of your worth, and who celebrate your victories, no matter how small. I am not giving up. No matter how many times I fall, I will rise again. Every setback is just a setup for a comeback. Remember, the greatest champions are not those who never fail, but those who refuse to quit. Every time you get back up, you prove to yourself that you are unstoppable. You are capable of more than you ever imagined. The journey may be tough, but you are tougher. I will rise, I will fight, I will win. These are not just words. They are a promise to yourself. Every step you take, every effort you make brings you closer to your goals. Picture yourself overcoming every obstacle, breaking through every barrier, and standing victorious at the end. The fire inside you is stronger than any challenge you face. Let it drive you forward. Let it remind you that you are a fighter, a survivor, a winner. Because success doesn't belong to the lucky. It belongs to those who work for it, who dream big, who refuse to settle for less than they deserve. It belongs to those who keep going when others stop, who keep believing when others doubt. Success is built on late nights, early mornings, and the courage to keep moving forward, even when the path is unclear. Every small victory matters. Every step forward counts. It belongs to the bold, the brave, and the believers. Success starts with self-belief, with the decision to keep going no matter what. Look around you. Every person who has achieved greatness started with a single step, a single moment of courage. They faced fear, doubt, and failure, but they kept moving forward. You have that same power within you. You are capable of greatness, and your breakthrough is waiting for you to claim it. So don't give up now. You're not finished, you're just getting started. The best chapters of your story are still unwritten. The world is waiting for your light, your strength, your unique gifts. Keep moving forward, keep believing, and remember, your breakthrough is just ahead. This is your moment. Claim it.